I pulled her into my arms, and she clung to me as if she had been longing for this moment for years. I held her close for a long time. Our hearts were pounding so loud that if anyone had been standing near us, they would have heard the rhythm clearly. We were lost in each other, gently caressing one another, but we knew that the warehouse wasn't the right place for this. So, we decided to wait until we could be in the privacy of a room. Hello, friends, and welcome to today's exciting story. My name is Samir. I'm a 21-year-old guy. Like many young men from small towns, I moved to the city to find work. I landed a job at a large manufacturing company that made children's toys and household essentials. My friends and I worked hard, but we also knew how to have fun. We rented a house together, and the company provided a bus for our commute. Life was good. We had everything we needed, kept each other entertained, and actually enjoyed our work. One day, after a full shift, we found out the company bus had broken down. This meant the night shift crew couldn't make it in, and we couldn't get home. Our manager made an offer. If you guys cover the night shift too, you'll get double pay. I was already exhausted from working all day. Hearing this ruined my mood. I told my friends, "Man, we've been working all day. I can't do any more. I'm dead tired and sleepy." But one of my friends chimed in, "Dude, what are we going to do at home anyway? It's just a few hours of work, and then we can sleep all we want. We aren't doing it for free, we're getting double time. Plus, we all have the day off tomorrow, so we can sleep in. Let's just power through a little longer, and then we can enjoy ourselves." He barely finished his sentence when another friend added, "Samir, we're here to work anyway. If working a little extra tonight gets us extra cash, what's the harm? We came to this city to make money, right?" They made sense. I agreed to stay for the night shift. The company provided tea and snacks for the night crew, and the workload was lighter. We worked together, joking around, and before we knew it, the night had passed. We went back to our rental and crashed. Since it was our day off, we slept in. The next morning, we were back at work. We learned that the company had received a massive influx of orders and needed more hands. The manager started hiring women, though initially, they only worked the day shift for safety reasons. The atmosphere in the factory became much livelier with them around. There was a girl in our unit named Muskin, very pretty and hardworking. She never said no to a task and could do the work of 2 people. But as orders kept piling up, the company needed even more staff. Eventually, we started running night shifts regularly, and soon, the women started joining the night shifts too. The pay was great, even if the work was hard. Among the new hires was a girl named Priya. She was about 19 and looked incredibly innocent. At first, she kept to herself, but as time went on, we started acknowledging each other. One night, seeing her on the night shift, I walked over and asked, "How come you stayed back tonight?" She smiled. "I'm not alone. A few of my girlfriends stayed back too. Besides, if we work here all day, staying the night isn't really an issue." I asked where she lived, and when she mentioned her neighborhood, I realized she lived just a block away from me. We had been neighbors but had never met. I was secretly thrilled to know she lived so close. Gradually, we started talking more. We would chat for hours during breaks. Honestly, I was starting to fall for her. I didn't know what she thought of me, but I was definitely in love. We began coordinating our work, grabbing our batches of packing materials at the same time so we could work side by side. We'd finish our quotas while just talking the night away. Months passed like this. It got to the point where we couldn't go a day without talking. One day, she said to me, "Samir, you're really sweet. I love talking to you." I seized the moment. "I've liked you since the first time I saw you," I confessed. "When you walked in wearing that red dress, you looked like an angel." She blushed and leaned into me for a hug. I told her, "My day isn't complete until I talk to you." Caught up in our conversation, we didn't even realize we had finished all our orders. It was around 4 a.m., and our shift ended at 5 a.m. Exhausted, we went to the company warehouse to rest for a bit, knowing no one would disturb us there. We sat with our arms around each other. I could hear her heartbeat, and I could feel her trembling slightly. "Are you scared?" I asked. "No, not at all," she whispered. "Why would I be?" I knew exactly how to calm her nerves. I pulled her close, and she melted into me. The chemistry was intense, but we both knew a warehouse wasn't the place to take things further. We didn't want to risk getting caught or causing a scene. So, we made a plan to take the next day off. Morning came, our shift ended, and we went to our respective homes. Following our plan, we both called out of work. Once my roommates left for the factory and her roommates were gone, I went over to her place. She had cooked a meal for us. We ate together and talked endlessly. Afterward, we sat down to watch some videos, but the tension in the room changed. The trembling returned, but this time, it was pure anticipation. Priya looked at me and said, "Samir, I can't wait anymore." Our breathing grew heavy. We lost ourselves in the moment. She was so soft and delicate, and the passion between us was explosive. It felt as though she had been waiting for this touch her whole life. While our friends were busy working at the factory, we spent the entire day locked in her room, lost in each other's company. We only emerged in the evening to eat, our bodies exhausted but our spirits high. We eventually fell asleep in each other's arms. A few hours later, Priya woke me up. "Samir, you should go. My roommates will be back soon." I quickly got dressed and headed back to my place. That day was unforgettable. The next day, we returned to work, and our relationship continued, stronger than ever. Thanks for reading. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the story. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more exciting stories like this one.